This 23-year-old Olabisi Onabanjo student, whose name is Adeleye Ayomide, has confessed to unaliving his friend Christiana Idowu and burying her body in his family compound. Ayomide has allegedly committed series of crimes since he was 15-year-old. At age 15, Ayomide was accused of forcefully knacking a 14-year-old girl to coma. At 17, he was accused of kidnapping and unaliving his ex-girlfriend. At age 19, he was accused of kidnapping and unaliving his elder sister and covering their body in his family compound. Now he's 23-year-old and he has committed the same crime by unaliving his friend Idowu Christiana, who he allegedly met in church, and cover her up in the same family compound. On the 19th of August 2024, Christiana's parents reported her missing because Christiana is a student of Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, that's FUNAB, and she's a 300 level student, so she's on her IT and she's doing this IT in Yaba. So on this fateful day, Christiana did not report at work, neither did she return home. So the parents declared her missing and they released a public statement that shows that they are looking for Christiana. A day after that, they got a message from Christiana's phone demanding the sum of 3 million naira to release Christiana. It was until then they discovered that Christiana has been kidnapped. So they pleaded with the kidnapper and they said they don't have such money. So the kidnapper said they should pay 1.5 million naira. So they tried all their best, but all they could raise was 350,000 naira, which the kidnapper instructed them that they should deposit in his betting account. So Ayomide, who is the kidnapper now, also told them that they should send the statement of account of the family to show that they really don't have the 1.5 million naira he's demanding for. So after paying the 350,000 naira on like the 20th, on the 22nd of August 2024, they deposited another money into Christiana's account, which Ayomide, who is the culprit now, transferred to his own Wema Bank account. So on the 23rd of August, the family got their statement of account and sent to Ayomide via email to show that they really don't have the said amount he is demanding for, which is 1.5 million naira. So after receiving this statement of account, Ayomide ceased any form of communication with them. He stopped talking to them, stopped responding to their messages and their emails. So this made the family run to the authorities to explain their ordeal with the kidnapper and tell them their daughter is still held hostage in his place. Meanwhile, Ayomide was chatting with Christiana's friend to know the status of the investigation. So the authorities went into action and they started investigating the whole transaction. They traced the BVN to the betting account that the guy gave them to credit, and it linked to Ayomide. So they contacted the betting site to lock the account, but Ayomide had already transferred 100,000 from the 350,000 paid to him to his Wema Bank account. So upon investigation, they discovered his real name and his social media account, and they traced it and they discovered that his friend with Christiana, they've been interacting with each other's posts, and in fact they've been chatting. So the operatives hacked his devices and read through his messages, and they discovered that Ayomide had two phones at two different locations, but one was just a decoy to fool the authorities. But with the few information available to the security operatives and the military intelligence, they were able to trace Ayomide to his family house in Ikorodu, Lagos, which was where he was eventually arrested. Upon which they checked his phone and his email to double check and make sure they are not arresting the wrong person, and they confirmed that indeed he is the owner of the betting account, the emails he's been sending, and they also found the phone of Christiana Idowu in his possession. And on Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024, he confessed to the crime. Apparently, the family knew about all his crimes and escapades, but they decided to cover him up. So his cousins secretly informed the security agencies that this is what has been going on since he was 15 years old. And still, this came after the parents refused to cooperate with the security agencies, like to tell what they know about this crime he has committed. His cousin also suggested that in 2018, he kidnapped his ex-girlfriend, unalive her and bury her in the family compound. The same thing he did 2022 to his own blood sister. He kidnapped her, unalive her and bury her in the same family compound. So the extended family has allegedly been suspecting Ayomide for the past how many years? He's 23 years old now. At 15, he committed a crime. But the first time he unalive somebody was when he was 17, and then when he was 19, and now at 23, he repeated it again. And his parents covered him up. In my opinion, the parents should be arrested and charged for conspiracy because they knew of all his crime, but decided to cover it up. For what reason? Because they don't want to lose him. So he did it to the extent that he did to his own sister, and he's even posting his sister that he missed her. God, he posted his sister 2022 that he missed her after he knew that he was the one that did that to the innocent lady. And the parents decide to keep it secret. They decide to hide it from the public. God, people are heartless. May the souls of the departed rest in peace.